I fucked up. It's week 10, so we'll probably do 10 through 13. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll probably do 10 to 12. 10 through 12.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. So here the new-look Packers set to go to work. And at the helm here in 2023, a lot of eyes on this man in his 4th NFL season, Jordan Love.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stand an even keel. Doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 23 carries, 80 yards, and a touchdown.
And that's 10 touchdowns on the season for him on the ground. And remember our meeting with the coaching staff, they did share with us that one of their goals for the year was for him to get in the end zone at least 10 times. And that ramps up into their bigger goal to try and get 20 overall as a team.
Second down, Jacobs once more. Stays on his feet. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Steelers' 37-yard line. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. On 1st and 10, Love. And that nearly intercepted on his very first throw of the game. Fortunate there. It's 2nd down. You look at the Steeler defense. It's quite a unit, that's for sure. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, so that they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Okay, right?
Love now on 2nd down. And his throw here is incomplete.
Normally he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. And that play, he simply dropped it.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw now, here's Love. And that's incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
They'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. Bringing them out is the 12th-year pro seeking a return to Pro Bowl form, Russell Wilson.
And the guys on the other side of the ball know they'll have to be on their toes. And it's obviously not just the passing, but the running element that makes him dangerous. He ran for over 100 yards in that game last week, so keeping him contained will be a big emphasis for this defense.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. They'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. So, CD, you look at this offense and what they've been able to do. 8-0, perfect through the first 2 months of the year. Second half of the season still to come, we get that. But what kind of a percentage chance do you think that they have of running the table?
Partner, I think it's hard to say because history would tell us that the chances aren't good at all. We've seen a lot of good teams get to this point, and then they have that one bad week. It takes them out of the running. I'm going to say 25%, and I feel like I'm being generous with that number.
And now prior to this 3rd and 1, we're going to get a timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have the Steelers first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4.
3rd and 1, who are you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now they'll throw it with Wilson. And he's got his man on the out route. Those defense for the Packers, they were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw on tape because they stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire game, ended up getting 4 sacks total, and made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield. Also made it hard for him to escape the pocket and run.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them. And the screen pass is a great way of doing it.
I don't know why I called that.
Against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in the game.
But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. Second down. Wilson. Pass complete. George Pickens with it. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. Now we'll pause for an injury here. That's George Pickens, the receiver who's in some discomfort. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Here's Wilson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he did everything but hold on to it. But a nice play defensively, and now brings up 4th down.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. For almost 8 years, 64 stood as the NFL record for the longest field goal. That has since been eclipsed. It's now 66, but still 64-yarder. Pretty impressive, CD.
Absolutely agree with that, because if you drill a 60-yarder in an NFL game, you've got a lot to be proud of, record or no record. And only a handful of guys can even attempt it. Excellent job there, putting that one through the pipes.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. 3 and 5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. It's certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
Well, since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here, because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them.
The Packers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left them no space to try and run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 31-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10. Down at the 31. Love with the pass, caught by Musgrave, the tight end. Hang on now, we're going to pause here. We've got an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Jacobs going to try the middle. And he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. If you're going to run against this unit, especially down here, just beware. I mean, they're the top rushing defense in the league.
Yeah, and then they go ahead and they double down with the whole thing because you think, okay, let's throw the ball. Oh, yeah, that's right. They defend the pass pretty well, too.
Touchdown! Romeo Doubs, his 4th touchdown of the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken at the goal line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And, you know, there's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
You know, you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way. He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get it, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3, our score. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Throwing is Wilson. Stiff-armed him. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
To throw again is Wilson. Here's Freiermuth again. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. 3rd and 2, now Wilson. Pass taken in by his best friend. Now the Steelers use their 3rd and final timeout. So get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. From midfield now, here's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And now the clock will stop as he's able to get up and spike it here. Here's 2nd and 10. Wilson will throw again. A short one there to Freiermuth. And a nice job to break free of 1 tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. Able to find the open man, that's complete. And in for the Steelers touchdown.
Yes, sir.
Chris Watkins, 36 yards. And the Steelers are able to move back in front.
All the receivers in the league are plenty good enough, otherwise they wouldn't make it in the NFL. But the ones that go to the Pro Bowl, they have refined route running ability.
Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive. And it ends with the Steelers finding the end zone. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
First down, going to the air with Love. He finds his receiver, Watson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. To pass, here's Jordan Love. This complete to the tight end, Tucker Kraft. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A first down there on a pickup at 25. Love looking to throw it. They'll complete this one to Watson. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. They will throw again here with Jordan Love. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
Bullshit.
Covered by the offense, but remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. Now Love. Under pressure, they got him again. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop them with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. Love now. And this is going to be incomplete.
Like what I've seen so far out of this defense, because they've been showing the best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
And now where will the side judge stop this walk? That's the question. He says it crossed out of bounds at about the 17-yard line. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half. And leading 10-7, they may just want to get this to the locker room. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise on your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. 2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Going deep here for Watkins. And this throw will be intercepted. Picked off by Eric Stokes. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Well, Charles, they're so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, it might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy. Man, that is deflating going into the break. You're in a position with a chance to tie the game, but this kick is off the mark, and they're going to remain 3 points down heading into the break.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. Past the halfway point of the season, and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they begin this 3rd quarter at their own 25. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've gone 2 months without a loss, 8 straight wins for them, and they've got the lead here in this one as well, trying to make it 9 in a row. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. Now Wilson. He's got Watkins on the out route. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and that's going to bring up 2nd down. From the midfield stripe, they look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Watkins. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders. Hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or
better against man, because now you're running away from someone, and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Now this throw caught left side. Well, he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. The passing game in rhythm right now for Pittsburgh. There's another first down. Now Wilson. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another first down.
Gets past one man. Stopped short of the 25. The second effort couldn't free him. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
He's definitely tough to get down. We just saw it right there. But how about what we did see? Pursuit, wrap up, and then the big finish with the tackle.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They go play action with Wilson. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Russell Wilson, his 2nd TD of the game and 16th on the season. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Extra point now by Boswell. It's good to make it 17-7. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And it was Russell Wilson finishing things off with a touchdown run. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. So here are the Packers now. They get set for their first possession of half number 2. They make their 2nd half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game. I like how they went to tight end on a nice little under route there. And if you're going to give him that much space, he's not going to catch the football. He's going to run away from you a little bit, and that's exactly what he just did there, picking up extra yardage.
Love. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12.
In today's NFL, we're accustomed to the tight end getting downfield and creating plays and wreaking a little havoc in the secondary. Not on this one, though. They diagnosed that one really well.
Tried to dump off, lost yardage. Now the terrible towels in full force now as the Steelers get set to defend this 3rd and long. Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And the Steelers are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. McKinnon here, it's complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st down, Wilson escapes us, but now he's swallowed up and taken down. Oh, boy, hang on here. Injured player, and it's Russell Wilson. Certainly have to hope this is nothing major. After the sack here, 2nd and 11. Now a timeout called for by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we play 3 quarters. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's Steeler football, and they have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. The Steelers on 3rd down. They have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This will be 3rd and 6. Fields now to throw. That is caught. And they got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards. Fields. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Now run straight ahead with Warren. And they've got it in the red zone now, down at about the 19. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Starting to become a tough spot for this defense. You're down 4th quarter, looking a little fatigued maybe on that side of the ball.
Partner, we've seen this before, haven't we? Because every coach we've ever talked to says body language is important. And now you're seeing guys with their hands on their hips, they're bent over, hands on their knees. And the offensive guys are just saying, let's just keep running it out, and we've got them now.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now Patterson. And the broken tackle helps lead to a first down gain. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
I know this game's winding down and people are getting tired, and that's when you really want a big body guy running the football. But I have to tell you, watching him run it, I wonder why they don't use him more earlier in the game.
Yeah, those bigger guys here late in the game, you're trying to protect the lead. Usually not as fumble prone either.
No, that is so true because they are taught. Take care of the ball as you surge forward, and you often see them with both hands wrapped around it when they go through the line.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. 9-yard line, 2nd and 6. Fields going to run the draw. A nice display of power, but it only takes him to the 7. He's dropped there. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here. An option handoff given to Harris. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts. It looks like he's going to be stopped short of the first down by about a yard. So here we go. On now is the kicker, Chris Boswell. From the left hash, a chip shot here. Boswell's kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25. So here's Love and the Packers. Down by 13. A little under a minute 50 remaining. It's been a struggle to score all day, and now they need to do it twice here late to have a chance.
Let's go.
Love looking to throw it. They throws it on the move, but can't connect as that ball's incomplete.
Well, they've certainly had trouble blocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I expect them to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Now Love.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10. Love. Able to shake it off. But he can't get away forever, and down he goes. Got to avoid the flags defensively. Here's 4th and long. Watson making the catch. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a first down.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up a first down there for the offense. They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Well, they need to score, and score quick. 1 timeout remaining. Final minute, 1st and 10. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Here's Love.
I fucked up. I clicked on the wrong person. I was on the right person. I clicked on, second.
The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
Well, certainly those are the types of mistakes they're trying to avoid as they attempt to protect this lead late in the game.
And let's face it, they're hoping that this one doesn't cost them in a significant way. Yeah, one guy committed a penalty, but now the entire defense has to pay the price and try and rise up and overcome it.
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy trying to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So that's a big one. Obviously, Charles makes it a 2-score game. His 3rd field goal of the game.
Yeah, not exactly free and clear yet, but as a defense, you get to play a little bit looser, don't you? Because you do now have a little bit of a margin of error, don't you?
This taken in at the goal line. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Ready, break. Here we go, set. Cut.
One last shot now for Love. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. But, Charles, a very simple mission anytime that you play on your home turf, and that is to defend your home turf. And today, that mission was accomplished.
Look, every offseason, every preseason, the head coach goes in front of the team and says, the mission for the season, defend our home field every time, split on the road, and we'll be in the playoffs. That's why defending the home field is vital.
So for Pittsburgh, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they will hit the road next week for...
Oh yeah, I'm stupid. Let me go check some shit out. Your advisor.
Back in week 2, the Steelers won a thriller in their last matchup against the Browns. Can Cleveland get revenge? Find out next on EA Sports.
I'm still in the edit this thing as I was supposed to. That'll help us play.
And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. Now the Cleveland offense ready to go to work behind the three-time Pro Bowler Deshaun Watson in his second season now as a Brown, number 7 overall.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
One touchdown, one pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
Looking to throw right away is Watson. This one's complete to Jerry Jeudy. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That'll move the sticks for the Browns, a gain of 12. First carry for Nick Chubb. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
Watson's throw complete there to Moore. And he gets it inside
good.
the 35.
I just stopped looking.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Back to throw, Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. The numbers for Njoku from a week ago: 6 catches, 62 yards.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half of the league against the pass. He had to have circled this one on the schedule and said to himself, this should be a big game.
They go with Chubb on second down. And they're knocking on the door.
I need to stop cooking now.
They're going to take this to about the 10-yard line. A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door, first and goal. Watson changing the play. They'll run with Chubb. And he'll take it into the end zone.
Oh, this one looks up. I know they played both loose.
Rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Browns are on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point by York is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. This taken in right around the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here, so he'll get this up to the 29. So here are the Steelers now to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by the man who proclaims to be from a whole pack of Badgers. Came into the league back in 2012, Russell Wilson.
And similar to his nickname, Russell Wilson has a dangerous mix of skills. The ability to throw from the pocket and extend plays and throw on the run. Not to mention an absolute winner. Usually has his team in the playoffs, competing for Super Bowl opportunities.
Play action. Now Wilson steps away. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down and a 21-yard gain. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
So this game, Charles, you know, we talked about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. And you and I both know that funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well.
That's not a quick out.
Incomplete as well. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. Wilson. Buying time to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
These two teams met in Pittsburgh earlier in the year, with the Steelers prevailing in that one. So they'll be looking for the win here in Cleveland to complete the season sweep. A handoff for Warren. And some nifty running right away, and so get this up past the 30. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Running game working, they'll stick with it on 1st down. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Decided to hand it off that time on a run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady game.
On the give, it's Warren. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense, and know what they say. Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And that's well executed there on 3rd down. And I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in the quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw. And they hooked up there for a first down.
It'll go as a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the Browns' 6-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. Shoves him away. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd after that call.
Yeah, and that was because of the pass interference call. But for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
His 5th rushing touchdown on the year, 6th overall.
And the Steelers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Wilson going to throw for it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to be taken down. It's a sack, and a big sack at that. This remains a 1-point game. So what do you think the mindset was there? You can tie it with a PAT in your first half. Why go for the lead right now?
The old school mindset says if you have a better team, you just go ahead and continue to try and dominate. There's also a school of thought, if you don't think you're quite as good, you have to try and take advantage of opportunities. And finally, I just think this is analytics coming into the game. Someone saying the more you go for 2, the better your chances are of actually getting them.
Watson on first down. He's got the connection to Moore. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Second and 7 from the 20.
To throw is Watson. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't catch it. Now third down.
On any passes in the middle of the field, anyone who's going after the football is going to be conscious that it's probably going to be contested and often physically. Sometimes that leads to drops.
Now Watson working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Browns first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Again, it's Watson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that he can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
They'll try the draw now with Chillin. Try down to the 10. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chillin with his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Browns will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point by York is up and good.
And the lead is up to 8. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. One more drive here for the Steeler offense in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. On first and 10, it's Wilson. Looking middle, and that's complete. Now Now the Steelers use the second of their 3 timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Here's Wilson. On the throw, led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
Offense is moving them a little bit, having back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try not to stand before they're backed up even further.
Fighting through, but in the end, the pressure is too great, and he goes down. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And they'll bring 4 receivers into the fold here. It's 3rd and long. Wide open receiver complete. So we've reached halftime. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Goin. And the fair catch signaled for and taken, so they'll begin this 3rd quarter from their 25-yard line. The Steeler offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead. Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Shrugs the tackle.
Nice.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Wilson on first down. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
3rd quarter action. Appreciate you joining us from Cleveland, Ohio. 2nd and 10. Setting up the screen, Harris. And he's able to get it to the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
I think that was a good job there defensively. They did allow him to drive all the way downfield, but once they got their backs to the goal line, they really turned up the pressure.
Yeah, they let him get all the way down here. Now the field shrinks. They've struggled to convert, and that last incompletion brings up 4th. Fourth down. Here's Wilson. That is caught. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a first. To throw again is Wilson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Touchdown. Najee Harris. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have come back to make it a 2-point game.
After allowing that last score, the defense knows they've got to tighten things up. Otherwise, they'll let them right back into the game.
Russell Wilson now will bring his guys up to go for 2. They'll look to throw. Goes right side. And he's got it. So they went ahead and went for 2 to tie the game, and it works out. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here's the Browns now. They get set for their first possession of the third quarter. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of the second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat. Pressure can come from all over when you're plotting a defensive strategy. On that particular play, it just came from the outside.
After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Watson now to throw. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack and first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Throw left side complete. That's more. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
That's taken on the 25. Three quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now here in Cleveland. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. Now it's Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and it's 2nd down.
Right there, he rose to the occasion late in a close game.
It's something he thought about, dreamed about, and worked on throughout his career. Because in these types of situations, he wasn't going to allow extra coverage to keep him from getting the football.
And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing that they're picking up the 1st down. Throwing is Wilson. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up 2nd down. Now Wilson.
Open man is Denzel Mims.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
He kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
3rd and 2, now Wilson.
A short one there to Freiermuth.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Now a nice play defensively on 1st down as this is knocked away and incomplete.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Now Wilson.
And this is certainly turned into a showcase game for what he can do on the ground, because they're just continuing to give him chances to run it, and he's earning every additional carry by putting up positive yardage on each run.
Dances by him.
Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done. But boy, that's a big score right there to give them the advantage.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. And from back there, Wise move will just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. So now it's Watson and the Browns, down 21-14, under a minute 20 to go. And they're in danger of a 3rd straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Here's 2nd and a yard. Watson. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. To throw, Watson. Able to find Judy, and he is going to have the Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Here's Watson. A beautiful fake. And one more time. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Watson. A throw on the run, but that's going to be incomplete.
And their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, I think we were both wondering if we were going to see them try and push it deep downfield, facing a 1-possession deficit late, and they certainly didn't disappoint. They gave it an effort.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Now Watson. And this one is incomplete. Down to their last chance now. This is going to have to be a heat from the end zone and just hope for a miracle.
And I don't sit back with everyone back defending. I've got to have somebody rushing the quarterback. Don't make it easy for him to set up and throw the ball all the way downfield.
This to possibly force OT. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half of the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out.
So yeah, The stupid shit I've been realizing. I feel like the reason what you have big artist to dream, deep zone chaos. I'll sacrifice that for that. I come in here. What do you have? Reach for it. Who don't reach for it? Cycle. All of these are cool. Let's see how that does. Alright, yeah, wrestling. I don't like the face mask no more.
It's week 12 of the National Football League, and we've got a showcase of shutdown defenses. It's the Steelers and the Bengals, and it comes your way next.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And no run back on the opening kickoff. It'll come out to the 25. The Bengals now set for their first possession, and it's Pro Bowler Joe Burrow who leads this offense in his fourth season now out of LSU.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what soaked them last week resolves itself this time around.
Quickly to the air is Burrow. Over the middle, it's caught by Chase. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. The numbers a week ago for Chase. 6 catches, 74 yards, and a touchdown.
And he's number 6 in the league in receiving yards, and he plays for his team first. But he also, in the back of his mind, he's thinking, if I can get to the top 5, that might affect his bonus in his contract.
They'll outright from the 32-yard line here, second and 3.
12.
First carry down for Kareem Hunt. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go. This defense for the Steelers, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1. On 4th down, here's Andy Leon to kick it away. Deep to return is Scotty Miller. He punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. This is taken at the 18. 45 yards, that's what the punt goes for. 5 on the return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They're led onto the field by their quarterback, a man who's made quite the name for himself in the NFL, and that's Russell Wilson.
That was a solid performance last week, wasn't it? 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, ran the team well, won the ball game. Bottom line, may not have been earth-shattering, but it didn't need to be.
And he'll get this just across the 25-yard line. You and I, partner, we got the plum assignment this week, an unbeaten team against a one-loss team. Really not much separating these two entering play here today.
Not much at all. I think for both coaches, they've looked at their team and said, guys, you got to know what you're getting into in this one, and you better be ready to go because you get to answer the big question of the day. Are we as good as we think we are? We're about to find out.
The Steelers able to pick up 18 yards there. On 1st down, Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. A wise move there. Looked like nobody open. Now 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They're a top 5 unit right now against the pass in the league. In fact, they sit at number 5.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, they'd easily move into the top 5.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. To throw is Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Warren. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The Steelers first down on the pickup of 11 yards. Here's Wilson. He gets it complete to Harris. Pushing through the contact. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do. That's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts in the beginning. It'll play a one-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also have those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Again, Wilson. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. He couldn't get rid of it. He winds up losing a yard. It's 2nd down. Being chased out left. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. That puts him in excellent position. 1st and goal after a gain of 19. No score after 1 on EA Sports.
Here we go now on 1st and goal. Now it's Wilson. And in for the Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Steelers post the first points of the ball game. Take the lead here in this second quarter. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers. A 10-play drive that time. And the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. Now, their dreams of an undefeated season shattered with the loss a week ago. Now, look, whenever an undefeated team goes down, you always hear some say, well, they needed that. I don't know, Charles. Is that a narrative that you buy into?
Well, I haven't met a coach yet. It feels like they need...
Trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. Shreds him with a stiff arm.
It's why Joe Burrow has so much scrooges.
Well, these defensive coaches, they sure like what they've got in this rookie corner. And with good reason, as you saw there.
He only cost him a day 2 pick, and a lot of people thought he had first-round ability. But when he was available on draft night, that was one where you didn't need the full time to make the selection. You called that pick in early, and he shows why he was so coveted with that interception there.
A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Another first down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, he just did the tip of the ball across the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Play action, it's Wilson. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on and score a touchdown.
Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now 14-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it ends with a Pittsburgh touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. No run back here for Jones, a touchback. The Bengal offense now gets set to head back out onto the field. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep
trying to get it to Chase, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb, and they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. Wow, so wipe out the INT roughing the passer. What a disaster.
An absolute disaster, and you hope their lockers are not right next to each other for the postgame. Safe to say one is not buying the other dinner.
Nifty move. A second Jew. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
Here we go, here we go.
Cincinnati Bengals. 1st and 10 at the 48.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he's got this down to the 35. They'll get 14 on that one. Good for a Bengal 1st down.
These guys have definitely been outplayed in the 1st half, but I think they're counting it. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They were starting to move the ball. And what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Burrow looking to pass. That's caught left side by Hardman. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
A pretty decent gain on a tough run before he's brought down at the 25. Here now, 3rd and a yard. Here's Burrow. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Defense was thinking run, and they're dealt a pass of just under 20 yards.
If this is an offense in need of getting a few good things to happen, here's one right here. They've had their share of struggles in key moments, but that's a nice throw and nice work after the throw. And they're set up now with a first and goal.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously,
touchdown Bengals. Jamar Chase, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. The Steelers taking over now late in this first half. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's caught inside the 35. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in. On 1st and 10, it's Wilson able to connect with Mims. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
One thing you're hoping for when you're running drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11.
Go ahead and hold in his heart.
Throwing again here, Wilson. Flush to his right. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Russell Wilson taking it in from 11 yards out. And the Steelers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
And that's a sight we feel like we've seen a lot over his career. But remember, for Russell Wilson, 3 in his first year as a Bronco last year, and only 15 in the last 8 years. But he still knows how to use those wheels when necessary, and he takes care of business right there.
Boswell's good with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And not wanting to risk anything late in the half, he'll just take it in and run the football out to the 25.
The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They will throw on first down with Burrow. And his throw is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why they look lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Again, it's Burrow on 2nd and 10. Catch is made by Hardman. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. First down, here's Burrow. That one taken in by T. Higgins. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. From the red zone now, here's Burrow first down. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. McPherson's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
So we have reached halftime here, and it'll pass the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the third quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. So here are the Steelers to take over on offense. They've got the lead yet again in this ball game with their winning streak right now sitting at 10. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Freiermuth. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Fresh out of the locker room, they hit with a gain of over 20.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they were very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met it as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
Steps away to his left. And he'll get it down here to the 43. The improv back there, good for 9, and now they'll be looking at a 3rd and short, 3rd and 1.
Partner just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
Running left, it's Warren. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
This one out quickly to Watkins. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that'll make it second down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Wilson gets rid of it quickly. He's got room at the 30. Pushes past him. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A gain of 32 that time.
Another big play right there, and this is where, as an offense, you can really put the hammer down. You've got a double-digit lead, but those other guys, they've been hanging around. A touch,
pushing and finding his way in for a Steeler touchdown. Jalen Warren with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Steelers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
think y'all evidence is good enough to overturn it. It says.
Another shot from the one on second and goal. Warren. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Sometimes offenses can get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead is up to 18 now. Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away. And this will come out to the 25 as Jones elects for the touchback. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this second half. Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
Well, it's tough for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
11 MT, 11 mighty.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 10 yards there, and a Bengal first.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
He had to fight that time. Ran through one tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
On 3rd down, Burrow. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Larry Ogunjobi gets in there to drop him for a loss of 13 yards, and it's also 4th down now. Before they can get the punt away whistles, as we've come to the end of the 3rd quarter of action. Back now in Cincinnati. It's the Bengals. They've got the football, but they trail here as we get rolling in quarter number 4. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. The Bengals try it, but it doesn't work out. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Now run with Warren. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here's Warren, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
No gain on the play.
They'll run it, Warren, and he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down.
A 40-yard attempt.
Boswell's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So the starting field position was terrific following a surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Here's the Steelers' kick team as they'll boot this one away.
No run back here for Jones, a touchback.
Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here.
Well, it's been a struggle so far for this offense, Charles. It's not only that they haven't been able to put the points up, but really stringing yards together has been a real issue for them in this one.
I'm so glad you brought up the yardage because I was thinking to myself, we've seen a lot of NFL games and we've seen our share of lopsided contests, but in almost all of them, both offenses put up at least 200 yards in a game, but not in this one. This has been a display of offense that, frankly, I think the two of us have watched from behind our hands, trying to spread our fingers wide enough to actually see the result.
He's going to dump this off to his running back, Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A gain of 8 there on the play. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. So the Bengals in possession of the football here as we get you reset.
From the 42 now, here's 2nd and 2.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow staying on his feet.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they forced in this runaway contest.
After the incompletion, here now 3rd and 2. Now Burrow. And that is incomplete.
I should have had a pick, but they gave that boy a speed boost.
They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletions. They're going for more.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll try and run for it. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And this Steeler defense able to come up with a stop. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And they just continue to roll right along, really. This has the looks of yet another victory as they hope to polish it off here in quarter number 4.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Wilson wants to throw it. And a quick throw here that's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
I'm the coordinator. That's the part. That's the part.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him. Why not go back to it? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connections.
And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 22-yard line. It's a 10-yard pickup and it moves the chains. Again, Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the 1st, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. To throw is Wilson. Touchdown! Pat Fryer from 8 yards out. And the Steelers add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away.
Charlie Jones now from his end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
He'll get this to his tight end, Gesicki. And he's got it past this 30 before he's hit and dropped.
Well, this was a really nice display, Charles, of complimentary football, especially how much they were humming in the second half to pull away and get the victory. Really a complete performance.
And so much fun when you're able to have everyone contribute both sides of the ball. You go back in the locker room and you just savor it.
We're gonna do some things real quick, and I'm gonna end this. And then get ready for the next one. The first person I want to edit.